I just can't imagine what they're going through right now, losing their life for their truck.
A late-night robbery leaves one man dead just so thieves could steal his truck.
I hear a woman screaming really, really bad. I got scared. Went check on the window, and it was my neighbor.
Tonight, family members sharing their fears as the three responsible remain at large.
I am scared now. What about if they come back again?
And a federal judge strikes down one city's attempt to strengthen gun restrictions.
This is a community trying to take matters into their own hands and do what they can to keep their citizens safe.
We're looking at the ripple effect this could have for gun laws across Colorado. Plus, her apartment's struggle with safe water is leaving her high and dry. So she reached out to contact Denver 7 for help.
The same company not doing their part to make sure we have safe water, it's mind-blowing.
Good evening, and thank you for watching Denver 7 News on Local 3. I'm Jessica Porter. Tonight, police in Commerce City are searching for 3 suspects in connection to a deadly robbery near Layden Park early this morning. A group of men stole a truck and shot and killed a man to get it. They are considered to be armed and dangerous. Police want you to be on the lookout for a pickup truck similar to the one on your screen. It's a 2003 maroon Chevy Silverado with a Colorado license plate. Denver 7's Patrick Perez spoke with neighbors still shocked by this robbery.
Terrible. Just terrible.
People living in this Commerce City neighborhood are having a hard time grasping what went down early Monday morning.
Oí 3 balazos y nos levantamos todos a ver qué había pasado.
Police say about 2:10 a.m. they responded to a shooting near 54th and Layden, right next to Layden Park. When they arrived, they found a man who had been shot. Medics took him to the hospital where he later died.
I didn't hear anything until I came to the front windows, and then I seen the ambulance, the fire trucks, the police. The whole street was blocked off.
Detectives believe 3 people showed up in a dark-colored sedan and confronted 2 men outside a house. After shooting one of them, they stole the other victim's maroon 2003 Chevy Silverado 1500, similar to this one, with Colorado license plate APH T32. It has an extended cab and a lift kit.
These are the ones that hit closest to home because of the randomness of it.
Commander David Maui with Commerce City Police says they've shared a description of the truck with all jurisdictions. They desperately need the public's help in spotting it.
At this point, we're looking at the fact that it could still be in the area, and it could be right now in another state. We just don't know.
Until these suspects are caught, neighbors say they're worried for their safety.
I am scared now. What about if they come back again for another car or something? You know what I'm saying? It's scary.
Patrick Perez, Denver 7.
We're still working to find the identities of the 3 suspects. The only description we have is that they're men. No word if they're teens or adults. Police say if you spot that stolen truck, call police immediately. Inglewood police are staying tight-lipped on the circumstances surrounding a deadly police shooting last night. One man was killed by police and another arrested. This happened around 7:30 last night on South Grove Street near Federal and Bellevue. In a press release overnight, police say when they arrived on scene, someone was shooting at them from inside the house. Officers returned fire, killing a 22-year-old man. But in a release around noon today, police announced they arrested 29-year-old Philip Blankenship for his role in shooting at police. At the moment, police have not clarified what role the 22-year-old played in the shooting, if any role at all. The identity of the 22-year-old will be released following the coroner's report. Well, tomorrow morning, Jordan Waddy will appear in court. He's the man who Denver police say flashed a gun at them more than a week ago in lower downtown, prompting a police shooting that injured 6 innocent bystanders. Waddy is facing charges for menacing and violating his parole by allegedly having a gun. Last week, police said there's no evidence Waddy actually fired a single shot. They also say they may never be able to tell if the victims who were injured were shot or hit by bullet fragments. A federal judge has decided to temporarily block some gun laws in Superior from going into effect. The decision comes after the group Rocky Mountain Gun Owners sued the town on constitutional grounds over the ordinances. Superior had moved to ban assault weapons and large capacity magazines, as well as the possession of illegal weapons. The executive director of RMGO says this and a recent Supreme Court decision could mean big changes are on the way.
The Bruin decision gave us a 4-ton wrecking ball to dismantle any and all unconstitutional gun laws here in the state of Colorado. This could actually lift the statewide mag ban that was instituted in 2013. But not only that, it could block any type of assault weapons ban or classification ban, meaning accessories.
However, the judge did not grant a restraining order to the Superior Ordinance that bans open carry. The restraining orders are temporary. The next hearing on this lawsuit is August 4th. People living at an Aurora apartment complex reach out to contact Denver 7 after learning their water was going to be shut off by the city at the end of this week, all because the building hadn't completed tests to make sure their water is safe. Contact Denver 7's Colette Bordelon went to Aurora today and found out that apartment management were warned several times by the city of Aurora.
Those with Aurora Water say they've been trying to get in touch with them since at least February. It started with these notices saying that they'd missed that annual testing, then it went to violation notices, and then on Friday, a final notice posted to the front door of the Malibu Manor that residents found. And here's a look at that letter shown to us by Jamila Anderson, who lives there in Aurora. The letter says water was going to be shut off on Friday if the cross-connection test wasn't done. That test makes sure chemicals from a boiler don't creep into a water system. It's a health safety concern for Aurora Water and for the people living there, like Anderson, who says the same property management company is quick to come down on tenants for late rents.
So to go from this last week being terrified of being evicted to the same company not doing their part to make sure we have safe water, it's mind-blowing.
These rules are in place for a very good reason. We're not trying to penalize the tenants at all. That last thing we want to do is penalize the tenants.
When we were at the apartment, we called a woman who did confirm she's the landlord, but wouldn't give us any comment. Those with Aurora Water say they've seen 2 names for the company, Atlas Realty, which does have a sign posted out front, and United Rentals. Now, after we called the landlord, Anderson said residents got a group text saying the water will not be shut off on this coming Friday and that those tests had been scheduled. But when we were at Aurora Water, we asked if those tests had been lined up. They said it's highly unlikely because their office closes at around 3:30. That text was timestamped shortly before 5 this afternoon, but we will be following up first thing in the morning to see if those tests have been scheduled. Live tonight, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Colette, thank you. Right now, the Biden administration is weighing whether to declare monkeypox a public health emergency. This weekend, the World Health Organization declared monkeypox a public health emergency of international concern. There are about 2,900 cases of monkeypox in the U.S. Well, today, President Biden held a virtual meeting on the Chips for America Act. Congress this week will vote on legislation to provide $52 billion to increase U.S. production of microchips. The president is still isolating after testing positive for COVID last week. The White House says the president's symptoms have improved significantly and that he expects to be back at work in person by the end of the week.
Frontline workers on the front of the opioid crisis, using new skills to prevent deadly overdoses.
When asking them if they wanted to receive the training, it was almost a unanimous yes, absolutely.
We did hit 90 today in Denver. We won't hit 90 again for the rest of the week.
And Rocky Mountain views hiding somber secrets. We're looking at the local hikes featuring pieces of the past.
Please treat them with reverence and respect.